Welcome back to Prison Architect. Welcome back to Pog Slammer. Today, we're going to finish up some of the bits and pieces we were talking about last time. So we're going to get this yard done, I think. It's just a pretty pitiful yard, isn't it? We've got a prisoner called Whore. Alexandra Whore. Sentenced to 4 years for aggravated vehicle theft. Okay. So why would she have been stealing vehicles? I mean, maybe she really needed to get home. Maybe EastEnders was on and she needed to get back in time. She couldn't find her car keys, so she just thought she'd steal someone else's car. I don't know. So it's a weird one. Yes, we're going to finish up some of the jobs that we were doing last time. So we've got... I mean, this is a bit of a mess, isn't it? Let's get rid of these foundations. There we go. So that should be nice and tidy. We will... Oh, let's check how these radiators and stuff are doing. So, pipe works. Yeah, it's not going to work, is it? So we've got one radiator which is not hooked in just there. Let's move it a little bit further down, shall we? It looks like the... No, I can't tell. I mean, the shower's not complaining about a lack of hot water, but then I guess they don't, do they? That's alright. One cell's going to have to go without hot water, unfortunately. So, apologies for that, whoever's in there. It's Catherine Langdon, I think, isn't it? Is it Langdon? I think that's Langdon's cell. So, what happened to Savannah now? Does she... I think she's gone. I think that's it. I think she's gone. I think she's out of here. She's had some good behaviour. She had no incidents. Let's see if we can find her. She had no incidents for a few days. She had some good behaviour. You know, her and Jimmy were one of our first parent prisoners that we had. I was quite attached to her. Yeah, where do we go? Prisoners. So, normal risk. We've got a howl. Can't see her though. I think that's it. I think she's gone. Oh man. Well, we didn't get to say goodbye because of that rumble, of course. Oh, there's Sexton. Hello, Sexton. Yeah, we didn't get to see her because of that rumble that occurred, of course, because we were watching her have a parole hearing, and then all shit broke loose. You know, all hell broke loose, I should say, and yeah, I guess she left. Oh, I'm kind of sad now. Never mind. Okay, well look, that's obviously not going to reach that radiator, is it? So maybe if we pull this pipe back up. We're seriously having to redo a lot of these pipes, aren't we? It's a bit annoying, but... let's pull it back one. We're going to put it here, and then we're going to move the radiator across again. Looks like there's a rumble going on again. What's this? Clark and... Oh, the Fox. Are you in trouble? Is it because you're a confidential informant? Are you in trouble? Oh, God, look. It's Lily Clark, our max security prisoner. It looked like she wanted to take out Holly Brown. Maybe she knows that she's a CI. We might have to get her into protective custody if that's the case. Of course, we haven't got anything set up for protective custody. I haven't really planned it because, like I said, I kind of wanted to avoid building it. Figured it would be more fun to keep them out of protective custody. Let's get rid of that radiator as well, then. So what? This one's okay? That's weird, isn't it? This one's okay, the other one's not. Maybe, oh, maybe it would have been okay. Maybe I just needed to extend the pipe a little bit further. Should we find out with this one? There we go. Let's put the pipe up to the radiator square, because apparently that's what you have to do. Putting it next to it isn't good enough. I think otherwise, though, that's all the radiators done. So let's have a look at this yard. We got 46 grand. Looks like we finished one of our objectives. Not quite sure which one it was. No? So where did all this money come from? I don't know. We must have had a... Oh, look, we had a whole bunch of early release prisoners, didn't we? That's sweet. Nice. Okay. Well, let's get this yard done, then. So, first of all, we're going to get grass everywhere. I think grass everywhere is a good idea. That's a nice idea. So it's 2 grand's worth of grass. Of course, all the grass is not going to be staying there because we're now going to replace some of it with paths. We're going to we'll get some weightlifting machines and stuff like that down. So this is our yard. What do we want? Let's get some weights benches in first of all. Now we'll leave these trees down here. No, we don't. We don't want to dismantle the trees. Stop that. Stop that order. There we go. Because I kind of like having these trees down here. It's nice. Does that mean we've cancelled the order for grass? So, oh, I think it does. Oh, for God's sake! It's really annoying. It doesn't want to put the grass down without destroying the trees. Weirdly. Okay, right, fine. We're going to have to destroy those 2 trees. We'll leave the other 2 trees there. If we want some more, we'll have to put them down. It's a bit of an annoyance, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll deal with that. So, weights benches. We want these girls to be able to work out, of course, because if they're going to be, you know, getting into fights with other prisoners, they need to be able to protect themselves, to look after themselves. This canteen, it's looking a bit of a state, isn't it? They need to be able to protect themselves. So let's make sure that the weak prisoners can make themselves nice and strong. Let's set up our workbenches. Maybe just here. Set up like a little workbench area just here, you know, like a block. So like this. I think no. In fact, let's move them up a little bit more. Okay, let's move them up one. I think that's a good idea because somebody should have some space for another similar block below. Maybe we can use the phone booths. You know, set up a phone booth block. That's probably a good idea, right? So if let's say we run a path through the middle of them, and we get some phone booths set up like this. Perfect. Look at that. Nice. I feel like having a block of things going on over here. And then we can put some paths between them, perhaps. Paving stones or just concrete tiles? Let's go for the paving stones. Why not? We might as well, eh? I don't think... Okay, the workbench is being installed there, isn't it? So if we do this, one of these, and one of these, that looks nice. And I think we'll go across in the middle as well. So we've got a nice figure of 8 going on. That's a good idea. Like a nice figure of 8. Of course, it's perfectly spaced as well at the top and the bottom. And then I think what we'll do is instead of putting grass underneath these, we're going to put... yeah, we're going to put some gravel. I think that would be nice. We'll make them walk nice and slowly as well, so they can't run too fast over this bit. Of course, they can take the paths, but the AI is not particularly smart. It doesn't always do that. So that's good. We've got some workbenches and things. We're going to have the grass coming down. We'll wait for the... Are they? Yeah, they should be doing this grass. Are they doing it? I don't think they're doing it, are they? Oh, yeah, they are doing it. Look, there it is. Look at all that turf. That's a shitload of turf. Here we are. The weight benches are in. The gravel's down. Looks like these paving stones look pretty awful, so maybe we'll switch these out. Concrete tiles. Because we want it to look nice. We don't want it to look all weird and kind of blended into each other, do we? We want a nice separation between the gym and the sweaty girls who are kind of working, the phone and the talky girls who just need to speak to their families and stuff, and of course the rest of the yard where all the prisoners like to shank each other and exchange drugs and cigarettes and stuff. So, what's next? We've got free time going on, which is good. We'll wait for all that grass to go down in the yard. That's going to take quite a while. We should probably get a workshop on the go. Like a nice big workshop. I reckon this entire corner should be a nice big workshop, perhaps. Because if we make a workshop, our girls can start making money for us, which will be good. We like it when they can make us some money. They'll be producing license plates, which of course go out to people in the real world, really. You know, I mean, not so much in the UK, but perhaps in America, you might find that the license plate that you got on your car was actually produced by a prisoner. I think the way you'll probably find out is if there are any tiny engraved penises anywhere, because I can imagine that's the kind of shit that they do for a laugh. Nobody's going to be checking every single plate that goes out, are they? I mean, some of these workshops in the prisons have probably got a few hundred people in them. So we need to get a camera in this common room, though, don't we? The girls could get up to anything they wanted here. Like, seriously, anything. They could be, I don't know, taking the pool balls and like shoving them in the phone change boxes, you know, destroying the phones. Maybe pulling up the sofa cushions and having a little pillow fight with them. We don't want them doing that because these cushions are expensive, you know. It cost us a lot of money to get this room out for you. They may... Oh, we found some drugs. Looks like we found some drugs on Barsby. Amelia Barsby, what are you doing? You're in here for assault. You've been here quite a long time from the looks of things. I mean, I don't know why you're taking drugs in solitary, but I guess that's probably the best place to take them, really, isn't it? If you're in... You're going to shit yourself. I really hope she shits herself. I mean, if you're in solitary and you don't have anything to do, you probably want to take some drugs, right, don't you? Now, I got a horrible feeling that the construction workers are going to end up destroying this wall, aren't they? So maybe just as a precaution, I think we're going to take some fence and just fence off this little area. Because I seriously don't trust them, honestly. The way if I'd put the foundations down on the inside, I probably would have ended up with double walls. If I'd put them down on this part, it's probably going to destroy these walls when it fills out the entire thing, which means the solitary cells are going to become invalid, which means all of these girls who need a solitary cell aren't going to be in a solitary cell anymore. Oh, you know what? They're going to finish the room before this fence gets built anyway. Let's just cancel that. We'll have to deal with it when it happens. I'll get the concrete walls ready so we can push them across here. And of course, the construction workers are working nice and fast today. I think the foreman worked out that we wanted to fire him. He went home. He had a serious think about his life, about what he was doing. His wife kind of gave him a pep talk, you know. Look at that. Guys, they're in solitary. You can't do that. We need these walls. Honestly. It drives me mad. It's like, why would it ever think that I want to destroy the wall there? If I want to destroy it, I'll destroy it manually. It's really frustrating. It's probably something that isn't ever going to be fixed as well, or changed. But it's probably a design decision. I really wouldn't be surprised, but I'm sure somebody at the company, I've forgotten who makes this now, at whatever they're called. I'm sure somebody there could probably explain it to me. Like, there's probably a logical decision behind it. Like, maybe it's based on some telemetry or something telling them that players get annoyed with the fact that it doesn't delete the walls. I don't know. But for me, really frustrating, especially as you run the risk of destroying all of these solitary cells, you know, the prisoners escaping. It just seems weird. Weird choice. But anyway, let's get our workshop on the go. So we need a workshop. Now, we don't have a corridor through the common room, so we're not going to have a corridor through the workshop either. What we will do, though, is probably have a corridor that comes in here, okay, and connects up to the side, or maybe the top up here. I don't know, we'll see how it goes, because I think we need a path down the middle. Probably be straight down the middle of all of these cells as well, which would be nice. Just a very long path going all the way down. I'm not going to let them have access between the cell blocks, I don't think, so I don't know, we'll see. Maybe we'll kit it all out with paths and stuff so that they can really just get wherever they need to. So the workshop's got no lights in it. They're going to need lights, because otherwise they're going to be chopping off fingers, and we don't want them chopping off fingers, because that is, of course, a medical cost to us. Our doctors have to get involved, bandages to pay for, you know, like, in America, medical bills aren't cheap, you know, and I mean, this prison is kind of based in the UK. I mean, I like to believe that it's based in the UK. But at the same time, like, we don't want to be paying for prisoners who do stupid things like cut their fingers off just because we haven't put in a £2 light bulb, do we? I mean, that's a silly thing to do. What's going on here? So this route's blocked? I don't think it is, though, is it? I think it's absolutely fine. And I think you guys need to speed up with installing this bloody wall. Because, guys, this is our solitary cells. You do understand what that means, right? What? No, don't do that. These girls are in here. Oh, it's already prioritised. Because they've done something really bad, okay? And what we don't need you doing is knocking down the wall when they're in here. I mean, Holly Brown, she's doing a good job. She's casually just waiting around. She knows that she's one of our girls on the inside. If she's a good girl, she's probably going to get let out early. In fact, you know what? Maybe we should bring her in for some intelligence operations while the construction workers deal with that. So, informants. She's idle. She's got 25% coverage. Let's activate her. Now, what's going to happen, excuse me, is one of the guards is going to go and fetch her. They're going to grab her from solitary, and they're going to bring her all the way to the opposite corner of the prison, to the security room. Now, when she reaches here, we're going to be able to see some information on the prisoners that are in the prison, such as these statuses that we can't see. We'll be able to see any organised hits on any potential prisoners. Here she comes. Looks like she's being brought out now. She is indeed. We'll be able to see any potential hits, any future, you know, drop-offs from outside the prison. People who've called their families in just to drop them off some heroin or a gun, or like maybe just a Playboy magazine or something, you know. I guess it depends on what these girls are into, really, doesn't it? Is there a Play Dude magazine? I'm going to say Playboy. Playboy? Playgirl magazine. Let's say that. That's probably full of guys, right? I don't know. It's not. I'll be honest. It's not something I've ever picked up in my life. I have no idea what kind of goes on in Playboy magazine. I am but an innocent person. You know, my eyes haven't been tarnished by that sort of horrible thing. What, guys? What is going on? Why is this like half completed? We've got this light bulb is half installed apparently. I don't know what's going on. This one is not installed. We've got nobody on these jobs. This wall is still missing. There's nothing else that needs repairing, right? I mean, oh god, it's still not working. Oh, well, this one's working. Oh no, it's not. Look, 1 square too short. You know what? I'm going to sort that out off camera. I really can't be bothered to keep doing that while I'm recording. You guys don't want to watch me sort out the radiators again. I'll just do it myself. It's fine. Won't take me too long. But we need to look at the power situation up here. So, this is going to have to be brought across, which is fine. I don't think we need any water in the workshop though, do we? What do we need though? We need a saw, a press and tables. Now, I don't know how many guys are going to be able to go in here, but we've got a few different bits here, haven't we? So, these are all very expensive. So for now, we're just going to put down a couple, I think. We'll start by doing a couple of these saws. We'll get a couple of the presses after the saws. And we're going to put the carpenter tables down. We'll put these down on this side, I think, because these are a lot bigger. And then we can probably get another saw or another press table or something like that in the middle. Like maybe we can shuffle them round so that it's a row of each going down. But that's all we need to get this workshop going, first of all. We need some actual tables as well, so maybe we can use the space for the actual tables. There we go, that looks good, doesn't it? It's a nice pattern, I think we could probably repeat that further down, actually. Maybe if we move this carpenter table. For now, that will do, though. Like I said, we don't want to spend all of our money on just doing this workshop. How's the yard looking now, though? Are the construction workers finished this yard? They pulled their fingers out their asses and done the job? No, of course not. Like I said, though, I've got a feeling that it's cancelled the rest of this grass. So you know what? We're going to, just to make sure, we're going to redeploy the grass again. $25. So no, it looks like it's still trying to apply, but maybe that's because it's ordered all the turf and then none of it's been put down. I can hear a fight. Gabriella Donny. Looks like she's unconscious. Who beat up Gabriella Donny? Was it you, Stoneman? Clark? I mean, we've got a few maximum security. There it is. It's Barsby, isn't it? It's Amelia Barsby. Spoiling? Oh, no. She's spoiling for a fight. Looks like, yeah, we're going to have to get the guard in here to beat her down. Take that, Barsby. That's right. You learnt your lesson now, didn't you? She's got 89 cents on her. Can you, could you just take that 89 cents? I really fancy a Mars bar. Like, I left my wallet at home, and I don't have the key for the vending machine. So, can you grab anyone? No? Oh, fine. You win this time, Barsby. This time. Okay, so what's left? It's very dark down the solitary aisle. We're going to put some lights in, but we're not going to put them in the solitary cells. So we're just going to dot them around, like maybe... Let's put 4 cells between each one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 4? That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we put another one down there, and that will do. That's fine. That should just get some light down this corridor so we can see what the hell's going on. Because at the moment, the prisoners could be doing anything. We've got a gate on this jail door. We've got a jail door on this fence rather than a gate on the jail door. I think we're going to get rid of that because we don't need it there. I think it should be fine to get rid of that. We've got a fence on the other side. Just holds things up, although it's only guards who go through there, but we'll see how it goes. I think I'm going to put some paving slabs and some grass and stuff down there as well. Oh, for God's sake, who's bleeding out? It's Barsby. Of course it's Barsby. So, wow, look at all that grass. What's next, though? We've got the workshop extended over here, which is cool. So that brings our prison out a little bit further. We still don't have any of these lights and stuff installed. Let's prioritise all this shit. There we go. That should get things going a little bit quicker. Maybe we could do with some more construction workers now. The prison's pretty big. 4, 5. There we go. We'll have 20 construction workers. I think that's a good idea. The prison this size, it's going to be needed. For God's sake. These things are so annoying. Yeah, with a prison this size, it's going to be needed because there's a lot of back and forth. You know, if they want to be down the bottom, if they want to be up the top, it's a long way for them to travel. It's better if we can spread the workers out a little bit more. So So how's the yard doing? We've got this stuff installed at least. We've got the weight benches and we've got the phones. I think we probably want to build them some kind of running track, perhaps. Maybe even somewhere they can pray outside, perhaps, might be nice. Maybe we should do that. Could make them a little small prayer area towards the end. I don't really know what else to do. I mean, obviously we've got loads of things left to do, but I'm not quite sure what to do next. So let's have a look at logistics. We've got lots and lots and lots and lots of jobs available. We've assigned all the jobs in these kitchens and the laundry and the cleaning cupboard. We do need to get some programs on the go. So, workshop safety induction. We're going to need that. We're definitely going to need workshop safety induction. Start? No. Required? Prison labour. What? Hello? Hello? Okay, we can get kitchen safety and hygiene on the go at least. Okay, I'm not sure why we can't do workshop safety induction. Led by a foreman, session length 2 hours. Oh, do we not have a 2 hour? No, we do. I'm sure we've got a 2 hour work period. Let's have a look. Does this need... No, it needs to be the workshop. Can anyone tell me why? I mean, if you know why, if I don't work it out before the end of this video, can you leave a comment? Just let me know. Oh, it's going to be this, isn't it? It's because we've alternated all this time, so... Instead of doing work and free time now, we're going to have work and free time all the way down, but we're going to have... No, we'll just leave it at work and free time. It's fine. We've got a nice prison now. They can wander around and do what they want to, which is fine. Now then, can we put workshop safety induction on? Success. Okie dokes. We can get 2 sessions on the go, which would be nice. And... No, we can't do kitchen safety and hygiene. I'll tell you what, let's take one of these workshop safety inductions off and get 1 carpentry apprenticeship. Carpentry apprenticeship, that sounds good. We'll do one of those. There we are, because then we can fit that in the second working slot and that one in the first working slot. We've got 12 people interested in the workshop safety induction. There's a few more spaces on it at least. There we go, they're filling up nicely. Oh, of course, and we can see who it is who wants to do these things. So let's zoom in. Who have we got? We got, Johan Yonowi. Sentenced for manslaughter for killing a pedestrian after her mobile phone fell off a balcony. She put it down next to the railing, waiting for OneNote to catch up with her text info. Ouch. Sick burn on OneNote. I'm not sure that's fair though. I mean, I guess that is what happens. That is what manslaughter is. It's accidental death, you know, either by driving or by leaving your phone on a railing apparently, which is it's not a good way to go, is it? I certainly wouldn't like that, especially not if it was a shit mobile phone. What if it was someone's crap Nokia? Pretty heavy. You know, what about one of those old 3210s? That would probably just rip through you. You just cut you in half all the way down. A little bit nasty, but yeah. So anyway, I think we could probably finish up there for now. The workshop is still incomplete because these guys are sitting on their asses. They brought all this wood up here, but we can't do anything because there's no electricity. So I genuinely don't know what they think they're doing. Like why they've prioritised that over the things that I've told them to prioritise. But, you know, that's our foreman's responsibility. I said I'm probably going to fire him. Maybe we should just fire him. Should we fire him? Where is he? Foreman, you're fired. He's gone. So we're going to have to get another foreman now. Where is he? Foreman, there we go. New foreman. So we got rid of, I don't know who we said it was now. Was it Al Borland? I think we got rid of Al Borland. We've replaced him with his clone. This is Al Bor Island, I guess. Maybe it's Tim the Toolman Taylor. We should try Tim the Toolman Taylor and see if he works any better than Al does. But hopefully that will speed up some of our jobs a little bit because our last foreman seemed to be absolutely useless. But okie dokes. Like I said, guys, thank you very much for watching. We're going to finish it up there. We've got our new yard on the go, which is looking nice now. We've just got to wait for all the grass to go down. But if you are a subscriber, thank you very much for subscribing. Always appreciated. If you're not a subscriber, then do subscribe. There's lots of new videos all the time. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video.